What if you could throw Greek gods, Norse warriors, and Eastern legends into the same team and let them fight while you're completely offline? That's basically the idea behind League of Knights, a mythology-themed idle strategy RPG built around hero collecting, team combinations, and long-term progression. You've got over 100 heroes to summon, multiple factions and classes to work with, and plenty of ways to keep upgrading your squad. And if you enjoy idle RPGs, hit that like button and subscribe. We're always hunting for the next great idle RPG, so you don't have to waste your time downloading the bad ones. The main gameplay loop is pretty straightforward. You build a team of heroes, send them into battles, collect resources, upgrade your characters, and push further through increasingly difficult content. The interesting part comes from how you build that team. Heroes have different battle roles, factions, classes, and abilities, so simply throwing your strongest characters together isn't necessarily the best strategy. You can mix factions, experiment with formations, and activate faction synergies to create stronger combinations. That gives you some room to actually think about team composition instead of treating every hero like another stat stick. Combat itself is designed around your team and their abilities, with battles focusing heavily on hero skills and how your lineup handles the enemy. But this is still an idle RPG, so don't expect constant hands-on control. The big advantage is the offline progression. Your heroes continue earning EXP, gold, and other resources while you're away. Come back later, collect everything, upgrade your squad, and push forward again. That makes the game pretty convenient if you enjoy progression without having to grind every single battle manually. Hero development is where things get much deeper. You can upgrade your heroes, increase their star levels, evolve them, enhance equipment, unlock artifacts, and even develop companions. So there are several progression layers working together, and that's both a strength and something to keep an eye on. Idle RPGs can become overwhelming when you have too many upgrade currencies and systems competing for your attention. League of Knights gives you plenty to work on, but whether that feels rewarding or repetitive will depend on how much you enjoy long-term incremental progression. Then there's the content outside the regular campaign. You can work through story campaign stages and elite stages, take on world bosses, climb the endless tower, and compete in the arena. There are also cross-server battles and rankings for players who want a more competitive experience. That variety is important because idle games can get stale pretty quickly if everything eventually boils down to watching the same auto-battle loop. The biggest question, though, is monetization. Like most hero collection idle RPGs, the summoning system and multiple progression layers mean there's always the possibility of spending becoming important, especially for competitive PvP. The game information doesn't give enough detail to call it heavily pay to win, so I wouldn't make that claim outright. But if your main goal is dominating rankings, that's definitely the part I'd pay attention to before investing serious time or money. For casual players, the offline rewards and automated progression make the game much easier to fit into a busy schedule. For hardcore players, the appeal is going to come from optimizing teams, chasing stronger heroes, improving equipment, activating synergies, and pushing difficult modes. So who is League of Knights actually for? If you like hero collecting RPGs, idle progression, team building, faction synergies, and having several upgrade systems to work toward, this one is worth checking out. But if you need highly interactive combat, constant manual control, or you're tired of summon-based progression systems, you might want to skip it. Overall, League of Knights looks best suited for players who enjoy watching a team slowly become stronger over time, while still having plenty of room to experiment with different lineups. Would you actually play a game where Greek, Norse, and Eastern mythology heroes fight on the same team? Let me know what you think. And if you want more idle RPG reviews and overviews, like and subscribe. There's always another squad waiting to be summoned.